Give it up for Lent, everyone. You know, when Lent comes around, you have to give up something specific.
Fact.
One year, I stopped doing the laundry, I stopped doing the dishes, I just gave up. I wish Jesus had left us with some specific instructions, like he had written the gospel down. Every now and then, I open the Bible and look between Luke and John to see if there's a new gospel of Jesus that has suddenly appeared. I guess it's irrational to open the New Testament and expect to find a miracle. So I'm from India. And when you're Indian and you're a stand-up comic, people expect you to make jokes about how other people suspect you're a terrorist. People don't suspect I'm a terrorist. People suspect I'm a doctor.
Fact.
Like people imagine that I'm rich and smart and successful, which is great because I share that fantasy. And I'm an immigrant. I moved here 20 years ago. I love how multi-ethnic this country is. You just have so many options when you decide to become racist. I mean, I don't plan to become racist, but I plan to grow old. I need a portfolio for my 401k KK. It must be hard being racist in some other countries. Like, think about being in South Korea. It's a homogenous country. Everyone's Korean. There's no other race to hate. You just have to worry about North Korea, and they're the same race. It's really just one nation where the southern half hates the northern half, which is plagiarism. One thing's for sure, though. If there is a civil war there with the South against the North, after it's over, there aren't going to be any Civil War reenactors, because let's face it, no one can afford plutonium. At best, you could have this live action animation combo where you record some live action footage and you write to animators and you ask them to animate it. So you could write to Disney, "Dear Disney, here's some live action footage. Please animate a nuclear explosion behind this. P.S. Please don't hide the word sex in the mushroom cloud." It wasn't even funny in The Lion King. So I hit a couple of major milestones lately. I turned 40. 40 is interesting because you go into a bar and you look around you at people, and then you look at your shirt, and then you look at the people again, and you realize your shirt is older than some of the people in the bar. Who knew that plaid would be in fashion again? I also got married 2 months ago.
Woo, congratulations.
Thank you for applauding my bravery. I got married and we're trying to have kids, and I'm worried about bringing up kids because Donald Trump is president now, and he's ruined movies that kids used to enjoy. Like the Star Wars franchise, Darth Vader used to be terrifying. Now he's kind of like middle management. I mean, Jabba the Hutt used to be vile and pathetic, but you didn't have Jabba the Hutt going around being, "I think my palace was bugged during the prequels." I mean, you still have Ewoks. Ewoks used to be annoying, and they're still annoying. But at least they're not CGI. They're organic annoying. But we are trying to have a kid, and you have to stop using contraceptives. And it's funny, because I didn't know I had a condom habit until I had to break the condom habit. It's kind of like if you're a smoker, and you quit smoking, but then you go to a gas station and you go to the attendant, and out of habit, you point to the cigarettes like you want them, and then you realize you're not supposed to be buying them, so you point to something else. The same thing happens with condoms. You point to condoms, and then you think, "Oh no, I don't need those," so you point to something else. So I'm smoking again. But giving up contraceptives, you just have to give up all these precautionary measures that you used to take, which is hard because I'm 40. So for 20 years, I've been taking all these precautions specifically not to make someone pregnant. It's like being a safe driver. Every time you get in the car, you look in the rearview mirror, you fasten your seatbelt, and one day you're like, "Okay, time for my head-on collision." And then you and your wife argue about how many head-on collisions you're going to have. 1, 2, I hope insurance covers this. Thank you, everyone. I'm Chris Martin.